Hi guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little Happy Mail. I bought myself the 120 Brutfuner, whatever you want to call them. I've heard a lot of people just calling them Brutes now because the name is a little funny to say sometimes. They're oily colored pencils is what it says, okay? I don't know about oily. They could be oil-based, but oily I don't know about. Let's see if we can find it here. And that's English. So blendable pencils that are perfect coloring solution, rich, vibrant pigments, and expertly balanced shades, providing superior blending whether you are a beginner, a hobbyist, or a professional artist. These premium pencils are ideal for all of your creative work, from quick sketches to intricate details. So we're going to figure that one out. Comes in this nice little black case. With the little name down here. Okay, it's a tin, like all pencil tins. Not a big fan of pencil tins. It did come with this big, thick foam piece, which holds your pencils in here. If you can tell, it also came with a card to do your color chart on. It's a thin paper. I don't know exactly what color this is. We're going to go. It's pretty much white, maybe a little off-white. So I went ahead and sharpened all the pencils. They are square, which is kind of fun, in the selection that they already put it in. So this is the first tray to here, second tray to here, third tray to here. And you have a very nice color selection and range of all these pencils. Now I've noticed a few pencils that I don't see the colors in other sets. I have quite a few pencil sets. There are a couple in here that are different from other sets, which is kind of nice. Being oil-based, I didn't have much trouble laying these down. They do have a filler in the pencil. With that being said, it's probably a little bit of wax in there because pencil companies put a filler in so they're not paying for, you know, a whole bunch of pigment. If they were, the price would go way up. So this set here cost $30, $33, I believe. I will double check that so I am not getting it wrong. I ordered them on Amazon USA, and they were, come on, work a little faster, computer. Doesn't want to click on them. There we go. $33.99. Depending on what state you live in the U.S., will give you your tax. Our tax is 10%. So anyway, so here we have all the beautiful colors. We have a nice range of reds here, red to reddish orange. You've also got reds in here, and you've got reds in the second tray. So if you did this color family, you would have a lot of reds, a lot of greens, a lot of blues. Your browns are kind of lacking, but I mean, a tree can only be so many colors, right? You can always throw in some yellow, but you have lots of pinks and some purples that would work really nice on the flowers too. So they're kind of mixed in here and there. But I mean, all in all, great selection of colors. 120 pencils. That's a lot of pencils. So some of these colors also will be, you know, close to the other one, maybe a little too close, but what can you do? You can only make up so many colors. So again, here are the pencils. They have elastic here on the trays, so you have easy lift. You can set them up in the other tray. This is really nice little selection here for skin tones too. And you pull them out, and then you have the last tray. And that's your, I'm not even going to say really gray tones, but they are the darker brown to green muted grayish tones here. A big selection. So if you wanted to do a shadow on a brown thing, you could use one of these shadowy gray browns. Or if you want a brown gray mouse. They have some really pretty colors. I've picked out a color that I really like in this set that I don't have in any other set. We're going to pull one out. I sharpened them all in my pencil sharpener. I have the Doll 133. It has a little push button here, and this will hold the pencils. So you push it, it holds the pencils, and it does hold the square pencil really tightly. At first, when you're first sharpening them, because they are really dull point, it took a little while, but now they run in here really smooth. So that was nice. They are square, like I said. So one of the nice things about them is they're not going to roll on your desk. We're just going to, let's see, this one was the second one. I'm going to pull out some out of the top tray here. We'll do a red and a green. Yeah, just give me a green. I don't care which one. And one of these. I'll just scoot that off the area here. And let's see if we can grab a piece of paper. Paper. I'm just going to get a piece of whatever this is. Okay, this is cardstock. It's a 110. It's thick. Yeah, scrap paper. So one of the things that these pencils do not have, and I will get you down here a little closer, is a name. That could be the name. I don't know. I can't read that, but this is number 7. On the other side, it's got the Brutfuner name here, painted there, and of course you can see the pencil on this end, so it's not capped. You can tell if it's in the center or not, and you have your lead out here. And it is a solid color, no white in there. That's cool. So we're just going to take this number 7, a nice red color. This is a smooth cardstock that you would make cards out of. Do a stamped image. So it's really smooth, barely any tooth on it. But you can notice I'm going back and forth, and we can layer this up. Okay. And we're going to use number 3. You just see how these go down. And if you want to, you can blend that right into the other color. Okay. Then we're going to do the green. What number is this green? 77. And we'll blend that in here. We'll blend a little more of this yellow in here. And so you can layer these on each other. I didn't pick ones that are going to be really great for total blendability, but I mean, you're blending a yellow and a green, and they will blend together nicely. Same with the red and the yellow. Okay, so I mean, I put on a couple of layers on that. What we're going to do is So I'm going to pull out some colors out of this color chart, and we're going to color a picture. I thought we'd do one out of this book here because it has flowers, and I'm pretty sure we can pick a flower set here. So if you hold on, I will open it up, figure it out. I gotta lift the camera up, so just a minute. Okay, so we're gonna do the title page, which is this page here. And so we're gonna pull some colors off of this page on the outside. So we need kind of, we're gonna do this little piece up here. We're gonna find some purples that will match that. And if we look close, there is a pink in here, and then a light purple, and a white, and I believe a green. Yep, a green in there. So if we're looking, I think one of these pinks with a purple tone is going to be a good one. And this may be too light and not have enough pink in it. So we're going to go for 110 or 105. I think the 10 will probably be good. It's in the second tray, so we pull this out. Ah, well, that was not fun. And let's see, 110 is kind of in the middle. So there's 110. Now, one of the reasons that I do a color chart is if you notice this, oh, that's 10. Never mind. Let's get 110. I was going to say that was really off. That's 105, so this is 10. Right? Let go. Okay, 110. But it's still going to be the case. The pencil painted here is not that color. And even the lead doesn't look to be that color. But that is the color. So we'll color a little down here just so you can see. Pencil chart, really good idea with these pencils. So that'll be one of those colors there. Then we need to find a purple color. And I like this one here, which is 19, which is in the third tray down. So we'll scoop that little guy over there. And what did I say? 19, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3 in. So that is this one, 19, which almost looks like a black pencil. So again, color chart's a good thing. We have a green in here. So let's pick a green. This one's a good one, and then we need a kind of a yellower tone. So 79 and 48 in the top tray. 79. I don't have any of these showing me their numbers, so we have 44, so we're gonna have to go down here to 48, 116, okay, 48, and 79. There we go. Again, really nice dark colors there. So we've got the leaf, we've got this, and a little bit of green in here, and then we need the white, or we can use white paper. Just keep it white. Trying to find where my white is. The white was in an interesting spot. Not anywhere near the black, which I thought was weird. But we will use the white. Boom. White will look like white. You can't tell it's white on the paper because it looks like white. So far we're going to do this little bit here, and probably you can use the same here, and we'll throw a little in here. And let's pull out some browns and do some of this brown work. So we'll need the 24, which is a nice dark brown for in these corners here. We'll need a lighter brown. This one here, 93. 93. And then I think this 92 is a good one also for the lightest color in here. So the lightest color, then the medium color, and the darkest color. Okay. And then this bow has got a little bit of a light color, and this one would work really good. So that's on the bottom tray. Also, number 64. Let's see, where's 64? It's around 68. Yep, okay, you. This is 64. Okay, so a little bit of a grayer color in here. And then the white, which we have out. And so far we're just going for the purple flowers and a little bit of the brown. We'll pull out other colors later if we're gonna. Just wanted to test out the paper and the colors of the pencils and how they work. Okay, scoot, scoot. Move and into the first page. We'll scoot that under the book. Okay. And we will start with the purple colors. Get the white. So the white is in the center of these, and I'm going to lay it down so I don't go over that. I'm going to use these like I do the polychromos, since they are an oil base pencil, and I'll be layering them up. So we're going to take the dark purple. I get you down a little. This is a small flower. And there we go. I'm going to go around the edge here and pull it in. They lay down nice and smooth on this paper. Okay, then we're going to bring in our next color. Oh, that was the darkest color is 19. And now 110. It's going to give us a little bit of red in there, pink color. Okay, the center of the flower here is green, and it pulls a little green into each one of these. So the color I'm using is number 6 or 79. And we'll put a little in there. Okay, now we're going to bring in the other green color, which is 48. And we'll take a little of that light yellowish color that we're going to use in the wood, number 92. And we're going to throw some of that in there too. Just in the greenery. Okay. And we'll go back in with the dark purple, a little darker on the tips. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just going to go in there with the white and pull some of that down. Pull some of that green up. Purple pink down, green up. Oh, these work really nice in this book. Oh, I didn't darken those. We gotta darken those little pieces. There we go. Okay, so far, not bad. One little teeny flower, one little bit of a leaf. We're going to do a little bit of the brown. I really like that. It's cool. All right, the brown. When I showed you, we were kind of testing these colors out on this little branch here. So this is in the deep dark. This is in the deep dark. So we'll do this little portion here. And then this one. Okay, then on this side, we'll pull some of that up. Gets dark under here. Dark here. Here. This one will be dark under the leaf, shadow area. And, well, down here, we'll darken those two and darken it by the berry. So one there and one there. Okay, next color, which is, oh, did I tell you the color number? That was 24. This is 93, which is our second color. Just go over the first color. I don't know if this is a piece of wood or if that's a piece of greenery, and this is a piece of wood. No? That's empty. Okay, empty space. Because there's nothing over here. But this one's got to be a piece of wood that comes down to this one. So I'll have to darken that one. Okay, our lightest color, which is number 92, and we used it up here. Okay, then we go back over them again. Just add in a little more shadowing. This is number 93. It's our medium color. This one's going to be a little darker. It goes under the edge. And I need to put some more dark in that one. Okay. All right, then bring in the darkest color, which is number 24. This one's kind of in the back, so we want to make it darker. So I'm just going to put it over the whole thing. Make sure I get everybody. And see, there's a little crumbling going on there. And that's the filler that's in the pencil. So you will have to brush it off a little bit. I think I want a little tiny bit darker in there. So I think I'm going to get this nice dark one of these two colors. So either 14 or 23. That is in the bottom tray. So in the end it's 14 or 23. Let's see, 14's right here. I'm going to do 14. Okay, put back in the trays. I always think a pencil case is so much easier. You just flip. Okay, this is this color here, and we're going to use that to darken these areas up a little bit more. It's because we want a nice dark shadow under there. They've already put in a shading here, so you know that there's a shadow. We know there's going to be a shadow around the berries, and we want this one in the background, so it has to be darker. So I'm just going to use this one to darken that one up completely. Not putting a whole lot of pressure on this, just enough to get the color on there. Okay. That's another thing nice about these. They are kind of a softer pencil, not as hard. I think the color laid down is really nice. And we're going to just darken up this area down here too. Just around that rose. We'll go down here around these little berries. Oh, we missed a whole piece of wood there. Might as well add that in. Boom. There we go. Now, we're shadowing these. Get back to what we were doing. Okay. That's going to look really pretty all done around there. And let's see. This little kind of flower over here is done the same as this one. So we'll put in the pink here. The dark purple. And this little petal down here. The pink in that one. Okay, the center is going to be kind of a yellow color, so we'll just bring in the light yellow that was in here. What number is this? Is 92. Okay, then we're going to bring in the white. I think we'll put a little tiny bit of that purple down in here. Just so it looks a little different from the other one. There. Then we'll add the white. See how that blends that. Pulls enough of it. There we go. It doesn't quite cover it like a Prisma white. There we go. Kind of blends into it more. So if you want to get a sharp white line in there, you should probably use a different white. So we'll sharpen up a white here. And then we'll see how that goes. Oops, sorry. Lose my voice all of a sudden. And a little white in the center. We'll darken that up with a tiny bit of this medium brown in there. Maybe the darker brown. There we go. Okay. So we got two flowers. We'll do another one of these little leaves over here in our two colors of green. This is 79. And this comes down, I don't know, this whole thing green? Is it like two separate things? We're going to make it two separate things and then go down this way. Okay. Can you still see at the top up there? Throw some of that in. Bring that right into the flower here. Okay, and then we bring in that little bit of, I'm going to call it an ochre color, yellow ochre, because that's what it reminds me of. Throw a little of that in that bottom of the flower too. Okay. And then we threw in a little white up here. Just to soften that up a little bit. Oh, we can go down this side too. Might as well get all these little tiny leaves at the top of the page. It's just to test them out. A little in here. And I'll leave all these pencils, at least their numbers, because they don't have names, down in the description box. A little white. Okay, we gotta do purple on these guys, so we just did the dark purple. And on these at the tip. And then brought in the pinker tone. So the darker tone is 19. This is 110. Then we went back in with the dark one. And then the white. Pull the purple pink down. And then the green up. Okay. There we go. Cool. Well, for just testing out a couple of pencils here, I'm going to try the bow. What is on the way here? Let's go down to the bow. Okay, with the paper. In the bow, we had this other color here, which is kind of a grayish, I don't know, grayish brown, number 64. These are the colors. These really light beigey and some of the really light greens and blues that I really like to put down as the shading colors instead of a white. They're light enough. But when you add the darker colors, I mean, it'll pop. It's really cool. So we're bringing in our medium from up on the top here. I'm going to pull some of that down. And up here. Just kind of following these lines that are given us. And the curve of the raffia, I'm going to guess. Okay, then we're going to bring in our darker brown number 24. Here we're just going to grab that little jagged edge on the top of it and just bring it up. And darken those around the top. Okay, and then where it's really nice and dark over here, I think these are two separate pieces. Eraser. I'm gonna get that tip clean. Nothing like trying to erase something in your page and putting a different color down. So just gonna erase color that I put in there. And just make sure we go on the outside of it. There we go. And I wonder if that's an open area. And if it is, I'll have to fix that, but we'll do that in a bit. Okay, go back in with the second shading piece. A little darker. Okay, then we're going to just bring that first light color in here again. Leaving some of that white. Different pressure here. So kind of a light pressure where you want it really light. And then push down a little harder for a little bit of a darker tone. Throw in a little white where you want it lightest. And I think that turned out quite well. I'm going to like those colors. You can play with it some more and darken up some areas here. Darken the tips of those a little more. And then we'll bring in our shadow piece as soon as I erase the little bit right there. Got a tiny little bit I don't like. No, as our color that we were shading with was 114. So, like this one is way behind, so we're just going to run some of that color on it. This one's way behind, so we'll run some of that on there. And then you just decide which one here needs a little bit more of a shadow. This one is shadowed, this one is shadowed. This one back here has got some more shadowing, and this one back here. Don't forget at the tops. Okay, down around here. Need some more shadow down in here. This one back over here. And then just make that a nice deep knot back there. And there's our bow. All right, so we got a good look going on here. I think I'm going to take my eraser here and I'm going to erase a little bit there and see if we like that other gray up here, which I think is kind of nice. And some of those, it knocks down the gold tone we're getting. So I'm just going to go around and just take an eraser here on some of those light areas. And just add in the number 64 right in those areas. And that'll just bring in a not so bright color, which I'm liking. Okay, there. That dulled that down a bit. I got one more here I'm gonna take out. So there you go. You can change your colors. I'm gonna put a little of that in that shadowed area too. Bring it out a little. That's pretty. Okay. So that's going to be it for right now. I will, and I got it up to 40 minutes just doing a couple pieces of wood, a bow, and a couple of flowers. But yeah, all in all, I'm liking these pencils. They are really nice. Easy to use. They are nice and smooth on this paper. It's course, this paper is really, really, really nice. I haven't used it on anything else, but I'm gonna go ahead and cull it for right now. We'll see if we get back to the picture. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and like I said, I really like the pencils. They are nice. They're easy to hold. I didn't think they would be because they're square. I'm used to round. I'm also used to like the hexagonal type, but my finger sits right in there. It rests on my hand easy, and it's easy to use even if I'm holding it way back here. I don't know, I'm liking the square. That's cool, and they lay down really nice. And I do like all of these, like I said, these gray tones that have color in them to use instead of just plain white. So that section I really like. That's the black, by the way, this color here, as far as I can tell. And it's not terribly black. So if you're looking for a deep dark black, this one's not going to cut it, I don't think. I mean, you'll really have to press hard to get it to be a dark black. But I mean, like, this color is gorgeous. I love that one. It's got a green tone to it. This one's got a pink tone to it. There's a purple tone in here. I mean, these. I like the bottom tray. Sorry. The bottom tray is my favorite. But you have all these other gorgeous colors in here too. I don't know if they have a true red, like a fire engine red, but I'm sure you could figure out one of these to use as a red. You can play with it. I also love that color. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.